Mandsaur is a city in the Malwa region and district of Madhya Pradesh state of central India. It is the administrative headquarters of Mandsaur District. Mandsaur is rich in archaeological and historical heritage, but what makes it famous is the temple of Lord Pashupatinath located on the bank of Shivna river. Its idol has parallel only in Nepal. The most common language is Malwa. It is also famous for large production of opium around the world. The slate pencil industry is the main industry of the district. Origin of name. The name Mandsour evolved from Maheshwara, which originated from Mar and Saur, two of the villages which merged in the town. The town was known as Dashapura in ancient times. The city consists of 10 puras, which gave it the name Dashpura. History. Mahabharata period. The Mahabharata Book 2, Sabha Parva Section 31 locates Trigatas along with Dashanas, the Savis, the Amvashtas, the Malavas, the 5 tribes of the Karnatas around Rohtak in Haryana as under. Vasampayana said, "I shall now recite to you the deeds and triumphs of Nakula, and how that exalted one conquered the direction that had once been subjugated by Vasudeva." The intelligent Nakula, surrounded by a large host, set out from Kandava Prastha for the west, making this earth tremble with the shouts and the leonine roars of the warriors and the deep rattle of chariot wheels. The hero first assailed the mountainous country called Rohitaka that was dear unto Kartikeya, and which was delightful and prosperous and full of kine and every kind of wealth and produce. The encounter the son of Pandu had with the Matamayorakas of that country was fierce, and the illustrious Nakula after this subjugated the whole of the desert country and the region known as Sarashaka full of plenty, as also that other one called Mahata. And the hero had a fierce encounter with the royal sage Akrisa. The son of Pandu left that part of the country having subjugated the Dasanas, the Savis, the Trigatas, the Amvashtas, the Malavas, the 5 tribes of the Karnatas, and those twice-born classes that were called the Madhyamakyas and Vatadanas, making circuitous journey that bull among men, then conquered the tribes called the Utsava Sanketas. Alakaras of Dashapura. Epigraphical discoveries have brought to light 2 ancient royal houses, who called themselves as Alakaras and ruled from Dashapura. The first dynasty, who ruled from Dashapura from the beginning, comprised the following kings in the order of succession: Jayavarma, Simhavarma, Naravarma, Vishvavarma and Bandhuvarma. Bandhuvarma was contemporary of Kumaragupta I. There is an inscription about Bandhuvarma at Mandsour. The silkworkers had constructed a sun temple here which was repaired by Bandhuvarma in Samvat 493. This indicates that he was present till 436 CE. The Risthal stone slab inscription discovered in 1983 has brought to light another Alakara dynasty, which comprised the following kings in the order of succession: Drumavardhana, Jayavardhana, Ahitavardhana, Vibhishanavardhana, Rajavardhana and Prakashadharma. After Parakshadharma, the ruler of Mandsour was Yashodharma, who is identified with Vishnuvardhana, who erected a pillar of victory at Bayana, due to which Bayana's name became Vijayagarh. In all probabilities, he was the son and immediate successor of Prakashadharma. Jashodharma Vishnuvardhana assumed the title of Samrat after he occupied the territories of Bandhuvarma. It is also mentioned that Jashodharma Vishnuvardhana had assumed the title of Maharaja Daraja, or Emperor. Jashodharman rules Sondani is a small village at a distance of about 4 kilometers from Mandsour, situated on Mahunimach Highway towards Mahu. 2 monolith pillars were erected here by King Yasodaman in 528 AD with inscription which describe his exploits, including victory over Hunas. Excavations by the Indian Archaeology Department show that these pillars are lying at their original site. Nearby was discovered a double head of stone with 2 faces of lions looking in opposite directions. It was probably the crowning piece of one of the pillars. Each pillar is of height 40 feet, girth 3.5 feet and weighs 200 ton. The inscription bears verses composed by the poet Vasula, the son of Kaka. This eulogy has been engraved by Govinda. The composition is in Sanskrit language and script is North Indian Brahmi. Nagapa and Dasapa were 2 South Indian artisans who gave shape to these pillars. These pillars were discovered by British officer Sullivan in 1875. John F. Fleet discovered their other pieces. In 1921 Shri V. S. Gard, Director Archaeology Gwalior State, made a terrace and put these pillars over it. Gurjara Pratihara dynasty. The Gurjara Pratihara Empire was extended up to Mandsaur during the reign of Mahendrapala II. Dalalwa Khan Gari. The Mandsour city is situated on the border of Malwa and Mewar and as such is strategically very important. After the attack of Timur, the Delhi Sultanate became weak. Dalalwa Khan Gari was governor of the Malwa province of central India during the decline of the Delhi Sultanate. Dalalwa Khan declared himself Sultan of Malwa in 1401 and passed the kingdom to his son Hoshang Shah upon his death. Thus he had practically come to Mandu in 1401 as the first Sultan of Malwa. Dalalwa had also shifted the capital from Dar to Mandu, renaming it Shadiabad, the City of Joy. The successor of Dalalwa Khan Gauri was Hoshang Shah Gauri, who constructed fort at strategically important Mandsaur city to strengthen his northwest boundary. In 1519 Rana Sanga occupied the fort and appointed Ashok Mal Rajput as its Kilada. In 1535 Humayun also stayed here for few months during his Malwa expedition. During Sher Shah period Sadar Khan was appointed its Kilada. During the reign of Akbar Mandsour got the status of Sarkar. In 1733 the Malwa subedar of Mughals Cy Singh attacked the fort but was defeated by Marathas and the fort went to Marathas. The historically most important event in the fort was the Treaty of 1818 between Tantia Jog Senapati of Mulhar Holkar II and Sir John Malcolm, under which Malwa came in occupation of British rule. There are 2 gardens in which there is a pillar of Trandwa. It is believed to be pillar of Surya Mandir of the inscription of Bandhu Varma. There is a Shiva statue also in the garden. Hinglajgarh Fort. Hinglajgarh Fort is an ancient fort situated near village Navali in Banpura Tehsil of Mandsaur district in Madhya Pradesh. Its coordinates are latitude 25 degrees 30 N and longitude 65 degrees 31 E. It is situated at a distance of 165 kilometers from Mandsaur town and 26 kilometers from Banpura town in Madhya Pradesh. This fort has been at its peak of grandeur during Parmara rule. There are many artistic sculptures of various periods in this fort. The Nandi and Uma Maheshwara sculptures were sent from here to France and Washington for display in India festivals and left a mark at international levels. The Hinglajgarh had been center of excellence in craftsmanship of sculptures for about 800 years. The statues recovered from this fort are from Gupta's period to Parmara period. The most ancient statues are from 4th–5th century AD. princely state. In 19th century, before India's independence in 1947, Mandsour was part of the princely state of Gwalior. It gave its name to the treaty with the Holkar Maharaja of Indore, who concluded the Third Anglo-Maratha War and the Pandari War in 1818. At the turn of the 20th century it was a centre of the Malwa opium trade. Geography. Mandsaur district forms the northern projection of Madhya Pradesh from its western division, i.e. Ujjain Commissioner's Division. It lies between the parallels of latitude 230.45 feet 50 inches north and 252 feet 55 inches north, and between the meridians of longitude 740.42 feet 30 inches east and 750 feet 20 inches east. The district is an average-sized district of Madhya Pradesh. It extends for about 142 kilometers from north to south and 124 kilometers from east to west. The total area is 5,521 square kilometers with a population of 116,483 in 2001. Demographics. As of 2001 India census, Mandsour had a population of 116,483. Males constitute 52% of the population and females 48%. Mandsour has an average literacy rate of 71%, higher than the national average of 59.5%. Male literacy is 78% and female literacy is 64%. In Mandsour, 13% of the population is under 6 years of age. In 2011, Mandsour had population of 1,339,832, of which male and female were 681,439 and 658,393 respectively. Transport. Road. Mandsour is situated on Ajmalabad NH79 as well as MHOW Neemuch's H31 4-lane road. Rail. Mandsour railway station is situated on Ajmer-Ratlam track of Indian Railways and is under Ratlam Rail Division of WR. Currently there are 12 trains available from Mandsour. Mandsour has direct trains from Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Jaipur, Nathdwara, Oka, Ajmer, Udaipur, Agra, Kota, Indore, Ujjain, Bhopal, Ratlam, Chittagong. The major trains passing from Mandsour are Ajmer Udaipur Bandra Terminus SF Express, Indore Udaipur Express, Jaipur Bhopal Express, Ajmer Kolkata Express, Ajmer Hyderabad Express, Ratlam Ajmer Express, Ratlam Ajmer Express, Ratlam Chittagong Express, Ratlam Agra Fort Express, DMU Chittagong Ratlam, Nathdwara Oka Express, Mandsour Meerut City Link Express. Local, auto and tempo are main source of local transport in Mandsour. Tourism. Mandsour and its neighborhood are full of places of tourist interest. An inscription discovered near the town indicated the erection of a temple of the sun in 437, and at Sondani are two great monolith pillars recording a victory of Yasodharman, king of Malwa, in 528. The fort dates from the 14th and 15th centuries. Hindu and Jain remains are numerous, though the town is predominantly Muslim. Mandsour is also famous for Pashupatinath Temple, a Hindu temple situated on the banks of the Shivna river. Pashupatinath Temple is one of the prominent shrines in Mandsour of Madhya Pradesh. Lord Shiva in the form of Lord Pashupatinath is the principal deity here. The highlight is a unique shivling with 8 faces of Lord Shiva. The shrine has 4 doors in 4 directions. Shri Bahi Pashupatinath Temple. Shri Bahi Pashupatinath Temple, place situated 12 km away from Mandsour. This place is constructed with the blessing and inspirations from Acharya Shri Kalyan Sargaji Maharaj, also known as Namakar Mathamantra Sadhana Kendra Vahi Pashupatinath Chowpati. Mool Nayak of this temple is a 58 cms high, black-colored idol of Pashupatinath in the Padmasana posture. Since the stith is in Vavhanagar, the idol is called Vahi Pashupatinath. LRBurdak, source of the utility water supply for the city pupils and also famous as a tourist attraction. This particular lake, known as LRBurdak, has developed into more of a family and friends gathering place with a park and a temple nearby. Inhabitants, including people of every caste and age, often spend their time here in the evenings and of the holidays. Gandhi Sagar Sanctuary. Gandhi Sagar Sanctuary is wildlife sanctuary situated on the northern boundary of Mandsour and Nimach districts in Madhya Pradesh, India. It is spread over an area of 368.62 km² adjoining Rajasthan state in India. It was notified in 1974 and more area was added in 1983. The Chambal River passes through the sanctuary and divides into 2 parts. The western part is in Nimach district and eastern part is in Mandsaur district. Mandsour Fort, also known as Dashpur Fort, is situated in Mandsour city in Mandsaur district in Madhya Pradesh state of India. The Mandsour city is situated on the border of Malwa and Maheshwara and as such is strategically very important. After the attack of Timur, the Delhi Sultanate became weak. Dilalwar Khan Ghari was governor of the Malwa province of central India during the decline of the Delhi Sultanate. Dilalwar Khan declared himself Sultan of Malwa in 1401 and passed the kingdom to his son Hoshang Shah upon his death. Thus he had practically come to Mandu in 1401 as the first king of Malwa. Dilalwar had also shifted the capital from Dar to Mandu, renaming it Shadiabad, the city of joy. The successor of Dilalwar Khan Ghari was Hoshang Shah Ghori, who constructed fort at strategically important Mandsour city to strengthen his northwest boundary. He is also remembered for his wonderful taste in architecture. Shri Balaji Temple, an old temple of Shri Balaji. It is very old Hindu temple with interiors done with stones. A worth visit place. It is near to Gandhi Chauraha in heart of Mandsour. Every year during the Diwali season, Balaji Yuva Group organize the Maha Arati and Ankit Prasad at Balaji Ka Bada, Gandhi Chauraha. Bandiji Ka Baag, a temple with glass interiors. Bandiji Ka Baag is a 120 years old Jain temple with interiors done with glass. A worth visit place. It is very near to main bus stand. The temple currently has a Mard stamp, built when temple celebrated 100 years of establishment. Important institutions in Mandsour. Technical skills providing computer institutes. Sunrise Group of Institutions. Station Road, Mandsour. Astha Computer Education. Ram Tekri, Mandsour. School. Lotus Valley School, Mandsour. Subhash English School. Kamlan Arubal Mandia, Mandsour International School, St. Thomas Convent School, Dashpur Vidya Mandia, the Vatsalya Public School, Kendriya Vidyalaya Mandsour, Dashpur Vidyalaya, Saraswati Shisu Mandia, Keshavnagar, Saraswati Vidya Mandia, Sanjit Marg, School of Excellence Mandsour. National English School, Bhartiya Vidya Mandir, Chowdhury Colony, Jalani Mahila Vidyapith, Engineering University, Mandsour Institute of Technology, Pharmacy colleges. Bionatharta College of Pharmacy, Mandsour Institute of Pharmacy, Law College, J.L. Nehru Law College, College of Horticulture, Sitamarsu Road, Mandsour. Planet E Computer Education, Sanjit Road.